नमस्कार श्री श्री रामकृष्ण कथामृतो तव कथामृतं तप्तजीवनं कविभिरीडितं कल्मषापहं श्रवणमङ्गलं श्रीमदादतं भुवि गृह्णन्ति ये भुरिदा जनाः। Sri Sri Ramakrishna Kathamrita Pratham Bhag Dityo Khundo Novam Purichhed. And in ninth chapter we are seeing Sri Thakur teaching Sri Keshav Chandra Sen and other Brahmo devotees about the work aspect. In the previous chapter we have seen he taught about the teaching aspect. When one should start teaching people, when one gets command from God, having seen the God, having realized the God, when God gives him the command, go and now teach, then only that teaching can be effective. Otherwise, it will be like blind leading a blind. And now, in this chapter, Sri Ramakrishna has taken up another very important topic of how to do work. And Sri Ramakrishna tells them, you people, you talk about doing good to the world. What can you do? Is world such a small, tiny entity that whatever you do, the world will get help from it? No. First you realize God, just like what he told at the time of teaching. First realize God, get his command. And here also Thakur says, first realize God and then you do good to the world. Then whatever you do turns out to be good, because then you will start working in selfless manner. Now hearing this, first realize God and then do the work. Then now one devotee, he has got a doubt in his mind. He said, but sir, till the time we don't realize God, should we stop all the work? And Thakur says, no, 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 I never said that. You do your work, but while doing the work, continue your thinking about God, your meditation on God, continue the chanting of the Lord's name. With one hand, hold on to God, and with another free hand, keep on doing the work. This is what Sri Ramakrishna time and again tells us. And then another devotee had a doubt that what about work like worldly things, the worldly affairs, earning money? Thakur says, of course, do that also. Thakur is very lenient on these fronts. He knows householders, they need money. Otherwise, how can they don't keep on living on charities? No, they have to earn money. They have to feed their wife and children. They have to feed their family members. They have to take care of everything. And for that, Sri Ramakrishna says, yes, you earn money, but সংসার যাত্রার জন্য যেটুকু দরকার, only that much which is necessary to run your household. Don't go after money. Don't chase the money. Earn little. Instead, pray to God. Go to solitude and pray to God with tears in your eyes. Oh God, please lessen my workload so that I can think more about you. The more work I have to do, I start forgetting you. So lessen my work, lessen my duties, and God will take care of everything. Then Sri Ramakrishna had told them that it happens that one starts doing the work in a selfless manner, but somewhere from some tiny corner the thought comes to gain that recognition of name and fame. Lokmanya hote ichha hoye pore. That is the problem with doing good to the world. We start selflessly and then we end up getting into the trap of earning name and fame. And as we had discussed towards the end of yesterday's reading, that Sri Ramakrishna now tells about a discussion he had had with Shambhu Malik. Purbo Kotha. Shambhu Maliker Shohet Danadi Kurmukandir Kotha. Now Thakur talks what had happened. Shambhu Malik হাসপাতাল, ডাক্তারখানা, স্কুল, রাস্তা, পুষ্করণীর কথা বলেছিল। আমি বললাম, সম্মুখে যেটা পড়ল না করলে নয়, সেটাই নিষ্কাম হয়ে করতে হয়। ইচ্ছা করে বেশি কাজ জোড়ো না, ভালো নয়। ঈশ্বরকে ভুলে যেতে হয়। কালীঘাটে দানই করতে লাগলো, কালী দর্শন আর হলো না। হাস্য। আগে जो শো করে ধক্কা বুক্কি খেয়েও কালী দর্শন করতে হয়ে, তারপর দান যোগ করো, আর না করো। ইচ্ছা হয়ে খুব করো, ঈশ্বর লাভের জন্য করব। শম্ভুকে তাই বললুম, যদি ঈশ্বর সাক্ষাৎকার হন, তাকে কি বলবে? কতকগুলো হাসপাতাল ডিসপেন্সারি করে দাও। হাস্য। ভক্ত কখনো তা বলে না, বরং বলবে, ঠাকুর আমাকে পাদপদ্মে স্থান দাও, নিজের সঙ্গে সর্বদা রাখো, পাদপদ্মে শুদ্ধা ভক্তি দাও। Now Thakur is telling, once I happened to have a conversation with Shambhu Malik. Now Shambhu Malik was another great devotee, disciple of Sri Ramakrishna. He used to consider Sri Ramakrishna and our Ma as father and mother. In fact, every Tuesday, his wife, very devotedly, wholeheartedly, she used to worship our Ma as goddess Kali. Such was the devotion Shambhu Malik and his wife had for Sri Ramakrishna and our Ma. Now, Sri Ramakrishna is telling Keshav and Brahmo devotees about his discussion his talk with Shambhu Malik. Shambhu Malik হাসপাতাল, ডাক্তারখানা, স্কুল, রাস্তা, পুষ্করণীর কথা বলেছিল। Once Shambhu Malik, we were talking and he brought up the topic of constructing hospitals, daktarkhana, dispensaries, schools, road, reservoirs and tanks and ponds and all these things. আমি বললাম, সম্মুখে যেটা পড়লো না করলে নয়, whatever comes to your lot, don't say no. Whatever work comes to your lot, comes in front of you, don't say no. Whatever is necessary, don't say no. না করলে নয়, সেটাই নিষ্কাম হয়ে করতে হয়। Rather, you should perform that work in a selfless spirit, without any attachment, without any expectations. So that was, ইচ্ছা করে বেশি কাজ জোড়ানো ভালো নয়, ঈশ্বরকে ভুলে যেতে হয়। Don't aspire for lots of works to be done. I will construct hospitals, dispensaries, schools, tanks, roads. No. Take few words. Do them in a selfless manner, in a detached manner, without expecting anything from it. And then, otherwise what happens? You will take up so many things to be done, then Ishwarke bhule jete hoye, then you will naturally forget the Lord and you will only get involved in doing those works. Now Thakur talks about one very good point. He says, কালীঘাটে দানই করতে লাগলো, কালী দর্শন আর হলো না. If you go to Kali temple, there are so many people sitting around begging for this, begging for that, asking that. Now if you keep on just doing that work of charity, of giving alms to those people sitting there, when will you get time to go and take the darshan of Ma Kali? No, you will only keep on giving, okay, 5 paise to him, 10 paise to him, this article to him, that article to that fellow. You won't get the darshan of Ma Kali. So what Thakur says, and then he laughs uttering this, Kali darshan ar holo na if you get engaged in these activities. আগে জোর শো করে ধক্কা বক্কি খেবা, কালী দর্শন করতে হয়ে, তারপর দান যত করো আর না করো. First you somehow you enter the temple, go to the shrine, maybe you have to do all the rush, you have to handle all that rush. In spite of that, you go in the shrine, take the darshan of Mother Kali, in that hustle bustle, and then you come out, and then you keep on doing that dana karma, those donations, and distributing of articles, whatever you want to, alms, whatever you want to do. But first, take darshan of Ma Kali. And then that again is your wish. তারপর দান যত করো আর না করো, that is your choice, that is your capacity. If you have money, offer it to these people. If you don't have money, take darshan of Ma Kali, offer her pranams, pray to her, and come back. Is there any compulsion on you if you don't have money to perform all these charities? No. Then इच्छा होए खूब करो. And if you desire to perform after taking the darshan of Ma Kali, after performing your other duties, after offering your salutations to the God, after remembering God, after chanting the name of God, then if you want to do, you can. And if you are capable of doing it, do it. Wonderful. Ishpur labher jonyoi karma. All the work that we do, what is it for? That is only to get the God realization. Thakur says, this is the crux of the karma yoga. All the work that we do, any work we do, we can realize God through that work, provided we do it as the work of God. Provided we do it without any expectations. Shiva bhave jiva shiva. Do work, but with God in mind. You serve the people, but with the spirit of God in them. Likewise, all your work you do, but you consider you are doing that work for God realization. Ishwar labher janno karmo. শম্ভুকে তাই বললাম, দ্যাটস হোয়াট আই টোল্ড শম্ভু। যদি ঈশ্বর সাক্ষাৎকার হন, তাকে কি বলবে? কতগুলো হাসপাতাল ডিসপেন্সারি করে দাও। And Thakur started like, he said, that's what I told Shambhu, that tomorrow, suppose the Lord comes in front of you, what will you ask him? Will you ask him, oh Lord, create 100 schools and 50 hospitals and 200 dispensaries? Will you tell Lord this? ভক্ত কখনো তা বলে না. A devotee will never pray to God for those things. And devotee will never ask God for those things. Rather, borom bolbe, rather the devotee will say, a true devotee will always say to God, if God happens to come in front of him, Thakur, আমায় পাদ পদ্মে স্থান দাও, নিজের সঙ্গে সর্বদা রাখো, পাদ পদ্মে শুদ্ধা ভক্তি দাও. Thakur says, in fact, a real devotee, when the God comes in front of him, what he will pray, whether God is in front of him or no, what will a real devotee pray to God? Will devotee pray to God for schools and colleges and hospitals and dispensaries and roads and tanks and ponds? No. He will always pray, oh Lord, ঠাকুর আমায় পাদপদ্মে স্থান দাও, give me a place, give me a small place at your lotus feet. নিজের সঙ্গে সর্বদা রাখো, always keep me with you. পাদপদ্মে শুদ্ধা ভক্তি দাও, give me true devotion, true faith for the lotus feet of yours. That is what the devotee will ask for God, and that is what the work is. That is what Sri Ramakrishna has explained to Sri Keshav Sen and other Brahmo devotees, and this topic will continue in our next reading also. As of now, Om Namah Shri Bhagavate Ramakrishna. श्री रामकृष्णार्पणमस्तु। जय ठाकुर, जय माँ, जय स्वामी जी।